Okay, now with my glasses on I can actually read this. Easy home preparation. Heat water, milk, and margarine according to the chart below in a saucepan to boil. Remove from heat. Stir in the Idaho potatoes. Let stand 1 minute. Mix up with a fork. Servings. For 2 servings, it's a half a cup of potatoes, 3/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of milk, and 1 tablespoon of margarine. So you can kind of go from there if you got some hungry mouths. But it's basically a half a cup of potatoes to 1 full cup of liquid. In this case, they're saying 3/4 cup of water and half cup of milk. I think my wife does maybe more milk than that, and we use butter instead of margarine. But they are excellent. You could, if you like your potatoes flavored with chives and other stuff, you can certainly put that in there. But let me just show you the vacuum seal on these real quick. But I thought I would do just a separate video and to show you that this box that comes from Sam's 3.25 pounds does 4 quarts. Got a little bit left over in the bottom, but not a whole lot. So it does 4 quarts, 4-quart jars. Also, I did not freeze these like I typically do and like I told you to do with the rice. But it would probably be a good idea. I just did not do it. I forgot. And then again, like I said with the rice, if you freeze something like this, put these in the freezer maybe a day or 2 before you're going to can them. Try to warm them up gently, so they'll reach room temperature without. You don't want them to go in these jars cold. Okay, you're going to condensate. It's going to mess up your product. But it wouldn't hurt to freeze these first, just like we do the rice and other things, to get rid of the bugs and larvae and eggs and such as that. Okay, and just like I've showed you before, Foodsaver. This is an older model. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. They make some nice, pretty ones, and I want another one anyway because I just like to have 2 of everything. But here's what you do: make sure if you do buy one that it has the hose adapter, the canister adapter, where you can put a hose in it. And as I have shown you before, this is for regular mouth jars, and this one is for wide mouth jars. Difference in the 2. So and you just put it on there. After you hook the hose up, put a lid on it. I can do this. I had an assembly line going a while ago, but with one hand is not good. Push the button here that says canister. Whoop, close it first. Push the button that says canister. You can hear it vacuuming out the air. Okay, pull the hose off. There you go. This comes off pretty easy, and it is sealed. Okay. Again, 1 box of the potatoes does 4 of these. It would be a great idea to make a copy of that. Put that on a copier. Make a copy of that or type it out or whatever. Put that, lay the sheet in the bottom of the box here underneath your things, and then as you go pull them out, you see a sheet, and it's got, if it's all potatoes, it's a sheet pertaining to potatoes. If it's potatoes and rice and whatever, then you've got a sheet in there that tells how to, or the same sheet tells how to fix the rice, just in case you don't remember, that it's 1 cup or half a cup per 1 cup of liquid. So that will give you an idea how to do this. But it's like I said, I've already done the rice. I did a separate video on that, and then doing a video on the potatoes. We really, really, really like these potatoes. Again, we're trying to back off on the carbs some, but they're excellent tasting. You're not going to find any better tasting potatoes. And if you'll price, these boxes are about $5, so $5.50, something like that. So 4 of these for $5.50, and then your jars and rings and lids. I think you'll like these Idaho potatoes, and be sure and get you a Foodsaver and the canister attachments so you can vacuum seal them. Easy to do. Anybody can do it. The only reason I wouldn't use glass, wouldn't use jars to do some long-term food storage is if I lived in California in an earthquake-prone area, and even then I probably would. I'd just try to pad them up or something. So give this a shot, give this a try, and store you some food. Texas Prepper, we're gone.